Buckle up, guys. This nasty Kia is about to take over top spot for the dirtiest and nastiest vehicle that I've ever had in the studio. The exterior is covered in a ridiculous amount of dirt, and the interior, well, I honestly have no words for what we're looking at here. This is a truly horrendous and disgusting mess, so stick around. This is one transformation you do not want to miss. I honestly don't have words for it right now. Come on in, take a look at the car.
Oh my god, is that my car?
That's the same one. Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. Now today I'll be working on this insanely dirty 2018 Kia Sportage, and there's no question this is going to be one of the most challenging details I've ever faced, so let's get started. All right, guys, well, moving to the back now, and yeah, there's no question this is gonna take a couple of minutes to get this sprayed off. The dirt is really caked on. But I do also know that the owner of this vehicle lives out of town, and she drives on gravel roads quite a bit. So basically what that means, if you guys have driven on gravel roads, you probably know when you do that, the dust kind of swirls up in behind the vehicle, and this makes its way into all the crevices and whatnot. So pretty much a guarantee that all these crevices are gonna be packed full of dirt too. So I'll have to hit them kind of from different angles and make sure I can get it all out. Moving down to the wheels, and thankfully the rims have a pretty open design, so with the 1/2 inch of caked on dirt in the barrel, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to get the pressure washer in there close. And for those observant people out there, you'll notice this wheel is missing a lug nut and only has 4 out of the 5, which isn't something I've seen before, and makes me curious as to how that happened.
Turn it up.
Holy moly. That is a full can of Pepsi right there. Yep, spilled a little bit into the cup holder. Glad it didn't end up all over the carpet though, but based on seeing this, I'm guessing I'm probably gonna see some pretty interesting colors coming through the extractor later on. The carpet's pretty trashed. Wow, those were some dirty, dirty door jams. I'm not sure if I've ever seen worse than those. Yikes. Okay, well, one of the things you guys might not, probably can't see is that there's actually a kind of a haze or a film all over this paint, you know, even after pressure washing it. So basically what that tells me is that this vehicle is not hand washed very regularly, if at all. It's probably, you know, rinsed down with a hose or pressure washer every now and then, but if that's all you ever do, you're gonna get, you know, leave some dirt behind, and over time it just kind of builds up and just kind of forms like a film on the paint. So, you ever see that? I mean, all it needs is a good hand wash to get that off. So yeah, we'll get it clean. Starting on the cargo liner here, and you'll notice I'm jumping straight into carpet solution and the drill brush, as starting with vacuuming is pretty much unnecessary at this point, considering the drill brush and pressure washer are going to be able to loosen up and blast out most of it anyways, and for whatever debris or pieces of straw are lingering afterwards, I'll get all of that when I do the final vacuum as the last step in the detail before I call the vehicle finished. Okay, well now that I've gotten all the garbage and full ice caps removed from the vehicle and tossed in the garbage, I'll empty out all the storage compartments, and in what seems to be a non-stop recurring theme now, I'll dispose of the tampons too, and thankfully these ones weren't used and bloody like all the rest have been. All right guys, well, after about 45 minutes of solid work, I'm finally ready to vacuum. Reason that took so long, I had to get all the personal items, all the garbage out of here, all the French fries and, you know, other old moldy food. That's all in the garbage. Got the front seats out and also dealt with all the really nasty and sticky clumps of, I don't know, goo, I guess basically is what it was, around these seat belts here. But yeah, as for this vehicle overall, I honestly don't have words for it right now. It is beyond disgusting. And I know they're all subjective, but this one could definitely take the cake for being the nastiest one ever. It is right up there with that Kia Sedona van that I did a couple years back. It's basically the stuff of nightmares here. So anyways, and honestly, with the fact that this vehicle doesn't have floor mats in it, is going to make this so much more challenging. However, I haven't come across a mess that's beat me yet, and I do not intend for this vehicle to be the first. Now, as I work my way around with the vacuum, the fact that there's never been floor mats used in this vehicle is about the worst case scenario. The carpet has taken the brunt of the abuse over the years, and you guys can see not only how embedded the dirt and stains are, but also how beat down and worn the carpet fibers are. So at this point, I'm not sure if I can save the carpet, but I'll certainly do everything I can to get it looking as perfect as possible. Alright, well, as you guys can see, this back seat is covered in some pretty disgusting stains and a lot of sticky substances of unknown origin, so those are going to have to wait until I've got the extractor out in a little bit. But in the meantime, I wanted to quickly remind you guys that I'm now posting 2 videos a week right here on the main channel. Every Tuesday is a new quick fix video where you get a condensed down version of one of my favorite details, and the best part is, it's just the highlights, so if you're looking for a midweek pick-me-up, they're the perfect thing. Alright, well, with the vacuuming done, here's what the carpet is looking like. Yeah, I've got some serious work to do here, which will start in the rear passenger footwell where the purple stuff was, and I'm obviously going to be using my medium green drill brush on all the carpets and seats today, but as I make the first few passes with the extractor, I have to admit I'm pleasantly surprised with the results so far, and it looks like I might just be able to save these carpets, though I'm guessing it's going to take repeating the process a few times to make it happen. Now, if you're wondering what I'm using to work magic on these carpets, well, it's my Detail Geek carpet cleaner, which you can find on my website at detailgeekautocare.com. It's available in the concentrate version that you typically see me use, along with a ready-to-use version, which is better suited for spot cleaning minor spills and stains, so be sure to give it a look. Worldwide shipping is available. Alright, well, as I get to work on this back seat, you'll notice that the drill brush wasn't able to loosen up everything. It looks like all these spots are actually gum. Yeah, gum isn't something I see all that often, thankfully, but I do know that the drill brush doesn't stand a chance of removing it, and I'll need to use the steamer on all these spots in a little bit. Moving over to the passenger side, where there was a round cotton pad pretty well glued to the seat, and I have to say that considering how abused this vehicle was, it's cleaning up really well so far, which really speaks to the quality of materials used. I wouldn't say that Kia makes super high quality vehicles, but they are good enough that even after being nearly destroyed, the materials can still be cleaned to look close to new again. All right, well, slowly but surely, I'm hitting the reset button on this Kia, and the next step is to deal with all the gum all over the back seat. So with the brush attachment on the steamer, I'll get to work, and most of it is coming off without too much effort. But for the little bits that linger, I'll go ahead and use some APC, and that's all it takes to get it looking perfect again. All right, well, second last step here is to get the glass cleaned. And one of the questions that I get asked all the time is, how do you clean the inside of the windshield? So it's kind of a hard to reach and a bit of a challenging area for some people to get streak free. So the biggest tip that I can give you guys, besides using a waffle leaf towel, of course, is to make sure you're using a fresh towel. Don't do the rest of the windows on your vehicle and then do the windshield. Grab a fresh towel and do that first, and that way when you flip the towel for the final wipe, you've got a perfectly clean towel and you shouldn't have any streaks. Hey, come on in, take a look at the car.
Oh my god, is that my car?
That's the same one. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Look at this now.
Yeah, you have to take a look inside. Obviously, most of the work was in there, so.
That's nice.
My kids aren't allowed in here again.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. Seats are good, carpets are good.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Nice job. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's ready to go. It's looking good, so.
Oh my goodness. Hasn't been like this since I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, well, I will give you the keys and enjoy it.
Thank you.
You betcha. All right, guys. Well, 15 hours later, and all I can say is, wow. That was a truly incredible transformation. And I don't know about you guys, but honestly, I'm shocked at how good this vehicle turned out, considering how disgusting it was when I started. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget I'm also active on other social media like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, along with the second channel, the Detail Geek 2, right here on YouTube. But anyways, enjoy the Guitar Show, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.